Hello viewer, welcome to my YouTube channel Software Testing. Today I'll show you how to download and install SQL Server Express and SQL Server Management Studio. Let's go to the computer screen. I'll show you step-by-step process how to do that. Now I am at computer screen and today's topic is SQL Server download and install, Microsoft SQL Server. SQL stands for Structured Query Language. This language needed for many different purposes. In order to practice those, you need SQL Server Management Studio and you need to download and install SQL Server Express, which is free. If you want to try any other like Oracle, then you need to download and install Oracle too. But I will go today for the SQL Server. So Microsoft SQL Server, it is Express edition, which is totally free, and you need to run the query. You need SQL Server Management Studio. So we need to download both of them and install. Then we can do the next of the process. So first we need to open any browser. I'm using Google Chrome. Then go to Google. Then type SQL Server Express download. You see there is a first link which is Microsoft website, Microsoft SQL Server download. Click over here. Here is the SQL Server official website. Here is the many different version. Like basically we will go for the SQL Server Express. SQL Server 2022 Express is a free edition for SQL Server, ideal for development, production for desktop, web and a small server application. For our practice purpose, it is totally fine. So click here, download now. It is downloading. It is 4.1 megabyte. It is done. Once SQL Server download is done, then we need to download another thing, SQL Server Management Studio. Here you will get the link. Download SQL Server Management Studio. Here is the download SSMS, free download for SQL Server Management Studio 19.2. Click over here. It is downloading. It is almost done. It is completed now. Now you can go to your download folder. Open download folder. You see here is SQL Server Express. And here is SQL Server Management Studio. First install the SQL Server Express. Double click over here. Click yes. Here is the Express edition. Getting this thing ready. Here is the multiple option, basic, custom and download media. We will go for the basic. We don't need to do any other customization. Scroll down, you need to accept the license agreement. Once scroll down is done, then click accept. It is the default location. If you want to change the location, then you can browse and change the location. I will go by the default location. Click install. It is installing. Download successful. Now it is installing. As you know, it's not a small software, it's a little bit bigger software, and SQL Server, it takes some time to install. It is almost done. It is in installation. Once Express Edition installation is done, then we will do the SQL Server Management Studio. SQL Server Express Edition, the installation is done. Now it is suggesting install SSMS. Already if you click over here, it will take you to the download page for the SQL Server Management Studio. So but already we downloaded, that's why we will go for the downloaded version. Just double click over here, SQL Server Management Studio. It will open the installation process. Here is the SQL Server Management Studio. If you want to change the location, you can change. I'll go whatever it is, install. Click install. It is installing now. Click yes. Same thing, it will take some time for installing purpose. So let's wait little bit. It is almost done. Package progress and overall progress almost done. It is completed successfully, so we can close this window, and also we can close this window too. That is the SQL Server Express edition. So installation is done. Now we can go to the Windows Start menu, then look for the Microsoft SQL Server. Microsoft SQL Server tool. If you go to the drop down, SQL Server Management Studio 19, click over here. SQL Server Management Studio is opening. As first time open, it takes some times. So here is the server name. It takes Windows authentication. Then click connect. It will connect to the SQL Server Express. Here is the SQL Server database. As we don't created any database, it is system database snapshot is there. So if you go to the new query window, then only today it is SQL Server Management Studio open. Then I'll create only the database and show that installation is correctly done and it is working as expected. From the next video, I'll show you how to create database table and insert data and all other things. Step by step tutorial you will get it regarding the SQL Server. So for the database creation, command is create database, then database name. Let's say I'm doing personal database. This is your command. Then click execute. You see command completed successfully, completion time. So if you refresh that database left side, if you refresh that, then expand, you see the personal database is created. So now you need to create your table and all other thing whatever needed for the tutorial purpose. That's all about for the installation, and SQL Server Management Studio, it is installed and Express is installed, and SQL Server Management Studio connected to the SQL Server Express. So that's for today's tutorial. I believe those who are new in SQL Server installation, this video will be very helpful for themselves. If you think this is helpful, please like my video, subscribe my channel and share it to others. Also, if you have any question, please make a comment. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching this video.